Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is show time. Do not look at screen with remaining eye. Here we are. It will be in Hightown. I'm not in Hightown yet. I want to finish off 2 more questy bits around in this area. Venom is up. Where's Venom? There he is. Finish 2 more of the deeds here. I get a card, which is in essence a not particularly impressive lockbox, basically. Is my ult available? No, my ult is not available right now. I used it like 8 minutes ago. Here it comes. It's just Venom, you know, he can't help himself. I was ready for that, and you could tell because I moved in time. Loser boy. Oh, we got him. We got him. We need 1 more event, and we'll have our next event in 50 seconds. Fat Body, good evening, my friend. Oh, no, we don't need any more. That was sufficient. We apparently got tagged for the other bit. We'll open the coffer of achievement because I am an achiever. No, that'll get filed away. That is a 25, so that gets sold. The Industry City Fortune card is pretty crap. Always is. No, they can't all be winners. And these are... Ow, damn it, I should have gone to Cosmic Tier freaking thing. But I didn't, so I shall not worry about it further. What's done is, as they say, done. That body has, looks like a bot going like this, but while wearing a red costume, perhaps a hero costume. I don't know. Oh, come on. There we go. There's my fortune card Mark 1. Let's see. So we could get a couple of costumes we could get among the epic drops. Pets would be nice. The rares, not that interesting. And then the commons are mostly boosts. Ah, the NASA badges. Splash down soon. I have gotten a shield supply boost. I used 4 of those the other day. I had 1 already, so I bought 4. We'll set that aside for another time. And then we're going to be off, and not really running, but off to Hightown. Chalice and Joy. Now, I'm going to be doing this with a bunch of different characters, but I'm hoping for a couple level 60 drops to replace a couple of my non-level 60 items, unique items on this guy. So we are off to Midtown Red. There is no Midtown. Yes, there is a Midtown Green, I think. I'm not Midtown, sorry, Hightown. Hightown is Madhapur, which is, in essence, Singapore. Comic book Singapore. Hopefully I'm not in a dead map. Might be in a dead map. I mean, right now I am waiting for the event, but usually the sort of static spawn mobs, if there's anyone else around, they're going to pick one out and start murdering them. Odd Knox, good evening. reasonably good timing if I can get the missing items for this character. Was I in the right place? Yeah, I was. Okay, lots of unfriendlies. No, this is not the right place. Where is it? Over here. Smite the base creature. Well, that just seems kind of rude. That's Skull and Bones. We're not interested in him. There's the Cosmic War Scroll. We have a couple of the War Scrolls on our butt. Am I the only person here? I'm certainly the only person here so far. I'm the only person here. I will be going to the green version of Hightown. And it appears that I am the only person here. So, disappointing. We'll try the green version now. The green version is... Well, there's another player. And he teleports away immediately. I have cooties! Did he go to green? One of the attractions, the allures, special attractions this evening, there is people here, is in addition to elevated random and special item find, Serpent Warriors. That's them. Over here, isn't it? In addition to those, this evening we also have occasional costume drops, and I have had 3 costumes drop tonight. Earlier today, I should say. How is this possible? And up pops the Mindless Titan. Okay, I was not within the red circle. I would like to object strenuously to me getting knocked back by him when I wasn't in the red circle. See, okay, that time I definitely wasn't and did not get knocked back. Looks like it's only a couple of us here. Let's juice up my reactor a bit. Fire off the one-off. Good for a 200,000 point whackity-doo on him. And then we'll just channel an attack into him, and nothing particularly spectacular out of that. We've got 9 minutes. That is Ultron. That is, occasionally it'll pop up a little floaty icon with the crosshair on it, and you can run over it and get a bounty. The bounty on Ultron takes a very long time, so I'll be skipping that. But I will fly over here and just murder all of them. Because they're ninjas. Ninjas kill people. They're all killers. Now they're dead. It's a simple calculus when you're Tony Stark. The other players from here, they are whacking Kirigi. I will help with this, that's for sure. Kirigi has a couple of good drops now. We won't, because we're not playing at the highest tier or even the second tier. We're not going to get any super awesome stuff from him. But then I'm not at the point where I'm just optimizing yet. That's technological systems. All right, we got them. Kirigi's Tetsubishi. Oh, that's not the one, though. This is Katana, I think, is the good one. Cultists. We've covered cultists in the past. How cultists is, they're always bad guys, which doesn't seem fair because everyone's definition of a cultist may vary. However, I did just kill like 30 of them, so. So the hoped for things are uniques to swap in for the sub level 60 uniques we have on our Iron Man. And costumes for, well, that would be random, so for anybody. I got 3 costumes earlier. I got the trench coat for Punisher, which I have equipped upon him. God, I hate the voice work for Gambit. I just detest it. It's so annoying. Which is unfortunate because I enjoyed the character when I played the character in the past. Just hate the voice work. What were the other 2 I got? Oh, I got Elektra Daredevil television show version. And I don't remember what the 3rd one was. Kurigi's Tetsubishi. Not Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi's a car. Tetsubishi are caltrops, basically. But caltrops are intended to annoy and harass mounted cavalry. Tetsubishi are meant to annoy and harass humans wearing soft-soled shoes. And you can see the little orange dots up on the minimap. Those are who we're here to murder. And don't worry, we only have to kill 300 ninjas. We're already 135 dead ninja. Oh crap, I wasted my one-off. Technically it's not a one-off, it's just a one-off every 40 seconds, I think. Impossible! Yeah, a number of us doing here at green. I'm not sure if the rate is the same between green and red tier where I was doing it earlier. For the costume drops. Most of the people who are going to be running around in these zones are doing it for random costume drops. I played for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours and got 3. That little red crosshair was another one of... We've got 4 minutes left on Ultron, which we won't be doing Kingpin. We just wait for Kingpin to show up here. He shows up in this map pretty regularly. At the end of the Defeat 300 Hammerheads, I believe. So we won't go out of our way to him unless we get down to like 10 minutes. Nine Eternity Splinters. Good evening. Fish and chips. Actually sounds good. It's been a long time since I had fish and chips. There was a place near me that for years I would occasionally go there and order. They had something I've never seen in any other place. These are the Hammerheads. This is the one that'll end with us fighting Kingpin, which we need for the bounty we just got. The only place I've ever seen that had fish and chips, no, fried fish and chips using smoked salmon. It was overkill, but it was delicious overkill. Up yours, buddy. It was much. It was delicious. It was much. A whole lot of grease going on in that. And Kingpin is up. Hey, KP, how you doing? How come You ran the opposite direction from what your indicator showed there, Kingpin. And ran right at me. He did it again. Okay, this time he did not do it. Alright, we will bang that out, we'll bang that out, and then we'll just blow him up. Okay. And that's what you get for defeating one of the bounties. We got the advanced. That thing's of no use. We'll sell that. And that is more brutal strike rating. Looks like it's actually slightly better than the one we're using. Except for critical damage rating is way lower. Still, overall, I think it's an improvement. So we'll swap that in. That's not one of the ones we're looking to upgrade, I don't think. Or was it? No. That's Ben Grimm there. The shield incursion is in the northeast. Ben Grimm, actually the entirety, due to weird licensing with the whole Sony thing, the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer are not available in the game from the regular purchasing mechanics that are in the game. They're only available in the sort of the special package that has all of them, due to weird licensing stuff from the laughing boys and girls at Sony Legal. And that is a throwback to when the game was originally live. That's not due to the servers that we've got now. American Fish and Chips is more like Fish and Crisps. Depends. It can vary widely. American French fries, if you will, can have just an enormous variety of different presentations. Everything from the thin and crispy to a thicker and more, I don't want to say meaty because that sounds somewhat dirty. And some places actually you will get crisps. Or the chips in American Fish and Chips, we call it fish and chips, even though it doesn't have what we call chips, it has what we call fries. So it is, in essence, most of the time, recognizably similar to English fish and chips. There are places that'll serve it with what amounts to crisps. But most places you're going to get French fries. But the fries can vary widely in the U.S. Another player, he is playing Cable. That is the melee version of Cable. You can tell because he's running around with a lance. I'll wait with him. That's something that sells for 50,000 credits. I currently have 7.127 million credits. If you're playing the game, one thing you can do with credits, because you will end up with buttloads of credits eventually. But early on, one of the things you want to do is pretty early get your crafters, particularly the Hank Pym and the Asgardian Enchanter. You want to get them leveled up, and the way you do that is by making donations to them. Now you can donate items, or you can donate a big batch of cash if you have access to it, an item that has a high cash value. So one thing you can do, there is a command that will take 500,000 of your credits and turn them into a chest of 500,000 credits. You can donate that. I finished off. I got one of them up to level 13, one of them up to level 12, and I donated 500,000 to each, and that got one of them to halfway to level 20 from 19, and the other one to about the beginning of level 19. So basically, if you get them up to level 14, 500,000 each will give you a capped out level 20 crafter and Asgardian enchanter.
I'm sorry, did that hurt?
Oh, if we're going to finish, yeah, let's finish murdering crossbones. I'm totally down for that. That's another one of the 50,000 donations. It must be really, really good fucking ketchup. That's all I can say. If you can sell it for 50,000 credits, I mean, that's got to be a ketchup that comes with a built-in orgasm. Still, a lot of money. Even if it comes, you know, it comes. Let's pretend I didn't say anything about that, shall we? Good call. We're getting research drives, occasional uniques. We've yet to get a that is lower in energy and intelligence, so no. How about the boots? Oh my god, we're getting everything that we already have in 60s. We're not getting the 55 or 56 level stuff. Is this at least an improvement? No, I gotta say no, it's not. It's not an improvement. I am definitely enjoying my time back in Marvel Heroes. It's nice to have the game back. I had like 1,000 hours when it was live in the Steam client. I had about another 100 hours. Where is he? Where's the goober? Where is he? There. About another 100 hours in the beta client. And I have, like, I don't know, 120 hours in this, and it's been up for 3 weeks. Something like that. We have 2 Psylocks we're fighting. That doesn't seem fair at all, does it? Ah, one was an illusion. She was psychically messing with my melon. I normally have to pay extra to get a woman to do that. Yay! Level 60 finally. Is it actually better? Oh, it's got less intelligence, but the rest of the stats are pretty much better. So yeah, we're going to use it. One more, and then I think we will swap over to a friend of the stream. Doctor Strange. So I'm guessing, without any evidence to support it, that it is the same drop percentage to get a costume in either red, green, or cosmic. I can't get into cosmic on any of my characters yet. I've only tried a couple of times. The cosmic trial. You can't access certain content until your character has beaten the Cosmic Trial, which is a single-player instance. Challenging. I have no memory of how successful I was or wasn't in getting the Cosmic Trial done with my characters back when the game was live. I think I'm a more aware gamer now than I was then, so I would be able to probably be able to handle it a bit better, find the right items to use, and so on and so forth. Death is eternal. I don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool, so I keep saying it. Drives, and another unique. Come on! Not the missing one. Advanced scroll targeting. I don't think we end up needing that. That's the Uru infused, and that's the less good version of the armor. One more, just one more, come on. So, welcome to your weekends, everybody. Assuming you work a standard Monday through Friday non-swing or graveyard shift job, welcome to your weekend. The Central District, we've got cultists again. I tell you, cultists. Where's Gorgon? Is someone actually going for Gorgon? Because Gorgon's got some decent drops. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit Gorgon with everything we've got. He turned me into stone. Although I'm sure that's not the first time Tony Stark got stoned. We got more ketchup, guys. I'd really rather have... Wow, okay. The Infernal War Scroll is up now. There he is. They buzzed through those cultists in a hurry. There he is.
It cannot end this way.
I'm pretty sure it can end this way, dude. Infernal War Skull, and down goes Frasier. That's an old guy reference for you. That's 150,000 credits worth of ketchup. Are they nuking out Crossbones again? I got here in time. Got in a couple shots. An armor drive. No grande thing. Okay, next event in 12 seconds. They come fast and furious. Serpent Warriors. So we murder 300 of those, and then we get the Titan one, mindless one. I don't think I'd want to be called, a mindless one. I mean, it's not necessarily not true, but I still wouldn't like it. Eat missiles. You snaky punks. Don't worry, we're only murdering 300 of them. I mean, sure, we're the putative good guys, but are we really? I mean, I'm hitting these things with massive explosives and stuff, so I'm not sure that we're really the best of the good guys, There's the Mindless Titan. I'm pretty sure he plays center for the football team in Tennessee. No, a research drive and a few XP bits and pieces. Definitely the loot, the general loot is less impressive in green. So I'll try one more round here, and then I'll try going back to red and seeing if I can get into a live instance where I'm not the only player. Because that was depressing. It wasn't just depressing, I'm just not really a good enough player. Kitted out well enough to really be able to function especially well in a red open map. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't completed the cosmic trial on any of my characters. I only tried on a couple so far. 13 Eternity Splinters. I won't say no. We got the ninjas. They popped up. We'll just kill the ninjas too. That was really fast for them to pop up, so we'll just do some murderation on them. It'll be fine. I'll do the one-off and like pop 40 of them in a single go. That's a gangster. That's not a ninja. I'm here for ninjas. Did you guys not get my memo? I made an appointment with your secretary. All right? Come on. You guys got to communicate in this office. I swear. How about another one off? We're at 120 of them dead. Sorry. Disabled so that the police can pick them up later. Totally not dead despite the fact I'm using large amounts of explosives. And lasers. How about another patch? I tell you, the one-off is a fun button to push. Death is eternal. So is bubblegum if you swallow it. Alright, the Skrull Electra is up. Always held to the opinion that the Skrulls were a really dumb comic book creation. They can change their appearance at will. And perfectly impersonate voices and all this other stuff. I just don't buy it. Alright, Electra. Hope you're enjoying my personalized missile delivery system. That's Body Slide, which sounds slightly dirty, you know.
Jarvis, cancel my 10 o'clock. I think I just met the cover of my favorite album in high school.
Sell all this stuff. Getting dangerously close. The cap is 9,999,999. Now we're back to challenges. We wanted to see if anyone is bandying and about in Hightown Red. More dangerous, more loot. But not necessarily, that's not a good sign. 244, and none of the bosses are dead. There is at least one, two other people here. No, one other. At least one. Let's see if we can manage. How about if I simplify things a little bit by using my ult, giving us at least a better chance of being able to deal with these jerks. But I don't think we get it done in time. 2 minutes, I doubt it. Not unless more people join us. We'll probably get them all down pretty low, but I don't know if we've got any of them dead. I used my ult, and that's not usable again for another, 9.5 minutes. Maybe. They'll stop attacking me so that I can just unleash upon them. The technological hell of my own creation. I might be able to get this done. If they stop hitting me with stuff, you'd have a better odds. Alright, I got one. That's Rocket Raccoon, who, I'm not sure if in the comics or not. That's two. But in this game has an Australian accent. And we got him. Got a unique. More armor drives. I wonder how this works. This one is not as good as the one I'm currently using, except in one stat. While it's a good stat, it's just one stat. I'm sure they're both going to be fine. All right, there's at least 3 of us. We're going to give Gorgon a spin. I will come back for Gorgon. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. So we've got Skrull, Thor, Captain America, and Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel is the most dangerous, and then Thor. One off them. Come on, Ms. Marvel, join the pack, please. Makes things much easier when you guys group up. It's just like in Guild Wars. It's easier when you're grouped. In Guild Wars, it's easier to keep people alive when they're grouped. In this game, it's easier to kill them when they're grouped. It's almost the same thing. Alright, if we're going to concentrate on Thor, I am fine with that. Damn it. Dag nabbit. I said, and I meant it when I said it. Get one of them? Yeah, we got one of them. Thor? Yeah, we got Thor. Alright, come on, Cap. Quit moving around. I think that was the Ms. Marvel Skrull giving out a shriek of, I'm gonna guess, probably not ecstasy? We've got another unique. A couple more armor research drives. It's not one I need. It's a unique for any hero. We're hoping to get Tony Stark's checkbook replaced with a 60. Okay, we'll just drop in here and murder most of those. guys, they deserve it because they're Germans. All right, we were back here on Gorgon, which I believe we left to go kill the Skrulls. Don't worry, your fellow Skrull aren't going to avenge you. They can't stand you either. Who's up? War Skrulls. I can live without them. They don't have any particularly nifty drops, but at least one other... Whoop, I think the other player took off, so... And somebody has the Groot team up. 4 moon people have officially landed on Earth. To be fair, they were just moon adjacent. It wasn't like they were citizens or taxpayers. When the lunar taxpayers show up, I'll be interested. I assume it was a capsule landing? I wish they'd stop, if you'll pardon the phrase, sucking me in. Because obviously I'd rather be sucked out. Let's go with out. Because any alternative would be much worse. All right, we got one. He dropped absolutely fuck all. Right, that's 2 and absolutely no drops. War X Skrull. Got the batch of drops for defeating the 3 of them.
Say, Nova, what OS do you have running that suit anyway?
13 Eternity Splinters. You like those? Another item that we have plenty of. We'll just sell that, and that is the Extremis Undersheath. It is a level 60. It will replace the checkbook. At least it's a 60. We wanted to get a 60. It is a 60.
Look into my eyes.
Also, we have another bounty. So we'll we'll swap. I swear, I've been drinking, but it's only coffee. Not even like, Irished. Dr. Strangy. And it is Magneto in the Stryker Bunker Terminal mission. Let's see, he's got a 60, a 60, a 60. Does he have all 60s? He does have all 60s, so we won't be using him. We'll be using one of our other 60s who does not been kitted out yet. I'm pretty certain Doom has been. Let's double check it. No, sucked out. Definitely sucked out. Don't be sucked in. Sucked out, much better. Totally not getting sucked into that conversation. Wait, what? I keep hitting the wrong one every time. Let's see. Who are our other 60s? Cable, we got him kitted out earlier today. The two doctors are both kitted out. Iron Man is now kitted out. Loki is kitted out. Magneto? Not sure about Magneto. Punisher, we got kitted out. I can show you the new costume we got for Frank, though. We got the trench coat costume. Oh, and the other two costumes we got today were the Elektra Marvel's Daredevil and, yes, Rocket Raccoon original green costume. Nova, I think we got him taken care of. Spider-Man, I think. Squirrel Girl, I think. I'm going to start from the bottom. We're just going to make sure we got all of our 60s kitted out. We got War Machine kitted out earlier today. This is not like end game quality gear, but it is level 60 gear, and that is significantly better. I'm certain that I got Thor kitted out because he was my first 60. No. Wow. Okay. Thor, you are quite the, I don't want to say loser, but we're going to say loser. Seriously, dude, what the fill in the blank here is up with that? Man. We expect better from you. Oh, Thunder God. Hightown Green, Hightown Red. Well, the fact that there's a next event. Oh, no, that's right. We did need to hit. Oh, Magneto we can get to really quickly. So we'll see what the event is that's coming up. And it's about to pop. And there we go. And there are other players. Cultists. Everybody going to take off? Is Karigi with the cultists? I don't remember. I think so. Oh, here we are. Cultists. Found them, everyone. If you're wondering where they were, this is it. Okay, somebody hit me hard, and I'm not a fan of being hit hard. I'm getting hit very hard indeed. Also, it just doesn't appear like everybody else followed me to where all the cultists are, which... Can't pin this on me. Okay, somebody finally showed up. It's Wakovi, I think, would be the name, and he's doing a much better job in dealing with these guys than I am. The Infernal Scroll is up. Where is he? He's not over there. Where is he? He's over here. How about a little lightning, my friend? He's not actually my friend. Just wanted to be clear about that. But I can hit him with an awful lot of lightning, you see. Oh, you'll die for your empire. Oh, you talked me into it, you smooth-talking bastard. We'll just stand toe-to-toe with him. Back off for a sec. So we can drop our little line of electricity on the ground and just keep face tanking the punk. We will now go take care of, who was it? My brain, man. I tell you, it's write-only memory. I saw who it was, I put it in my memory, and now I can't access it. Magneto in the Striker bunker.
You and I have seen many strange worlds.
Terminals, Striker command bunker. We'll do it green. I mean, Thor was my first level 60. I guess I just kind of, got him to level 60 and then started leveling up the other characters because of the bonus XP. It's Pyro.
Let me give you the third degree.
Do you have to? I don't think I want the third degree. I think I'll just face tank your fire, yawn it off, and continue to face smash you with my hammer. Because I have a hammer, and I hammer in the morning.
You burning me out.
Mate.
The saga shall take me.
And how about we hit you with our SIG twice? That was worth almost 1 million damage between the two SIGs.
Mutants need no gods. You have won this battle.
But the war goes on.
And now you are.
Thunderstruck. Thor thinks that's so clever. It's really kind of embarrassing. So that's the goodies you get. I think the big goodie is like a 50 of the armor. Currencies.
Aurora, you do indeed have the grace and bearing of a goddess.
And we're up to 3,000, over 3,000 of the armor researches. We want the Shield Omega accesses, as those will get us a Coulson team up. I don't remember what's available immediately. Off the top of me, teeny tiny little Ed from the armor.
Relax. I have had no
Ah, right. The reality Chaos Portal is good for summoners, and I have a number of summoners. So that's a likely purchase. Not sure what else in here is particularly good. Maybe the big Flarkin gun from Howard the Duck. The recipes. I'm going to need to buy all the recipes too. Yeah, it's probably going to be the recipes. Also, alternate reality runes for crafting. All right, I believe we were in Hightown Red. Cable, Emma Frost. The Titan is up, probably not going to last very long, but we'll see if we can get there in time. It's not too long a trip to get to where the Titan is. Didn't make it. Is it 6 players, looks like? 5 or 6 players?
Well met, fellow traveler of the cosmos. How fare thee?
Are we heading to Crossbones to kick his ass? Looks like maybe.
And you call yourself rational?
We are. A quick 860,000 damage he took from me. How about some more electricity then from afar? I am sorely wounded. All right, how about a couple more shots of the SIG? Oh, we're almost dead. We don't like being dead or even almost dead. So we'll take a moment. And then we'll just hit him with some electricity. From afar. Alright. We have 3 greenies up. 3 of the skulls. Something. Wow, they all came running to me. Isn't it nice to be popular? How about I hit you each for about 800,000 damage? What do you think about them apples? Yeah, I'm sure you think that. Superior race to the Asgardians. Have you been smoking the forbidden weed again? Did we get anything good? We got Yarn Bjorn, level 60 against level 57. It's mostly better. Good enough. Eddie Brock's tri-weights. I'm sure he tries. And then waits. Never mind. Come over there and grab the Astral Essence. It's a crafting material, in case you're curious. This is like a mini-boss in the map. Captain Vyric, and he's dead. Plus he's also the last bit of a group. So you get the group XP bubbles too. And this is the shield agents. They're not really shield agents. They're fake shield agents. 9 Eternity Splinters. Oops, that's not good. Let's try not to do that again. There we go, that's a bit better. Gotta hit Dum Dum in the head with a hammer a bunch of times. I'm not saying he's a Dum Dum, that was his nickname. Dum Dum was a kind of bullet, you see. During World War II, when theoretically he was part of the Howling Commandos under one Nicholas Fury. Times have changed. Still doesn't have an eye, though. Still missing an eye, which I would assume is kind of careless. Are we done yet? Not quite yet. All right. And now the scroll Nick Fury is up. Let's go ahead. And that is my ult. That is 2 shots. Ooh, that was like 1,200 damage. I mean, 1.2 million damage. 1,200, not so much. 1.2 million, kind of a lot. From the 2 uses of my signature skill. Second one had to have been a brutal hit. There are critical hits in the game, and there are brutal hits. The brutals are a key to a lot of the endgame builds. You build for a crit and brute. Oh, look, it's up again. That was 510k and 452k. Those were regular hits. Fake Nick Fury, sit down. What's that? No, nothing good there. We can go ahead and sacrifice the yellows to our pet. I'm going to go up here and really quickly refill my coffee cup. I will be right back. I promise. Like it or not. Yeah, I think I put the fear of God into them. Costumes. Spice. Delicious. And I am back. And the AFK is off. Alright, where are we at? Can I get there in time to get wax in on the bosses? 2 of the 3 are left. I can. All right, we hit 500k on Miss Marvel and 730k on Captain America. So that was a brutal crit. A crit and then a brutal crit. We have a unique. 3 armor research drives. What is this bubble I see? It's the axe that we just got. Less crit, more brutal. 2 strength versus 3. No, it's not as good. Not a big difference, but hey, just not quite as good.
I have underestimated you.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. 3 more bosses. It is the Green Defenders, I think. Luke Cage. Oh, Crossbones has decided to join us. We have Iron Fist and Crossbones and Punisher. Those, and then we've been joined most unwelcomely by Crossbones. 9 Eternity Splinters. We'll take that. I'm willing to face tank a bossy guy, but a bunch of bossy guys, not so much. Something in there is hitting quite hard, too. I can say that. Alright, how about a couple more blasts from the old... Oh! Signature skill. Gotta light them up with a little bit of electricity. That's what I just... Oh, we've got a friendly down. Resed him. Oof. Took a big hit. But and he's down again. That was really not very optimal. Captain America. Have you considered hiding behind your mighty shield? Instead of getting, bazookaed. Okay. 1, 2. All right. We got 3 of them with each of our 2 signature skills. If you're wondering about the car of fire that just went by, that was... I believe the team up for Ghost Rider. Right there, it came through again. Because the character version, I don't think has the car. I think he only has the motorcycle, whether it's the male or female version. I think the car is only for the team up. All right, one of them's down. Punisher and Luke Cage are still in the fight. As is that Yutz Crossbones. How about boom and boom again. Yeah, that finished off one of them. 2 shots from the... oh, we have a new bounty. And that just leaves Punisher up to pay the price for the misdeeds of his friends. Not the real Punisher. Real Punisher, of course, is murdering bad guys. This is the Skrull version. We've got armor and a unique from the other. Most of the loot drops from the last one when he goes down, basically group loot. Alright, how about 698, so 700,000, 440,000, 1.17 million, something like that. Between the 2 uses, and there we go. Does not look.
Stephen, I am proud to call you friend.
That is one we've got a bajillion of, as is that one. One we've got a bajillion of. No, a bajillion, not a gazillion. Spoiler, Gazillion was the company that made the game. Yeah. Not important. All right, they did not come over Karigi, the Undying, who's looks like he's about a third dead. Oh, stop! I'm just wandering around in your area. Let's see. Central District. We are looking for cultists, not occultists, just cultists. These guys, for instance. Oh, that's really poor aim by yours truly. Whoa! Okay. I made them angry, I think. How about we just hit a bunch of them with a SIG and a bunch of them with the SIG. What do you think? You broke my jaw! We're at 125 dead. We just need to kill another 160 now. Crossbones, we just finished you off a minute ago. You, God, you've just always got to be butting in. Interesting, the cultists say, no more. 255. I think the boss is going to spawn in right around here. In 14. And the Infernal Warlord right on top of me, in essence. Bubbled up. Holy crap! That hurt. He fired off 2 sort of Thor-seeking missiles that I was not appreciative of. Alright, Dr. Doom has busted out his ult. My ult is up. Oh, fine. We'll give it to both Crossbones and the Infernal War Scroll. Kind of hoping for more. Then we'll just hit him with... Ooh, God, that was almost 2 million damage between the 2 people the two baddies on my one signature move. They were both at 950,000 damage taken. Warn the fleet. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bit late, but it was a good idea. Whoop! Almost got me. Trying to not get got. Trying to pick up that damn unique, actually. You get him? I guess bad tactics here got him. That is the 6. What the hell? Let's see. 2 and 4 versus a 4 and a 3. The stats are lower. The damage reduction is lower. The health is lower. There's not much that's better about that, so that one gets sold as well. We've got 3 more scroll bosses. X-23, Cyclops, and Wolverine, I think, will be coming along. No, Pyro? Psylocke. Wow, okay. Cyclops decided he didn't want to mess around with me at all. How about we throw a car at him? There's nobody else around. Guys, other players. Anyone else around? No. What? There were like a half a dozen guys around her. Maybe they're working on one of the other sort of standard bosses that are always somewhere in the map. Did somebody else show up? I think so. Yes. It is Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider in the sky. Right, multiple Psylocke, because Psylocke plays stupid brain tricks on people. And Thor is gullible when it comes to the hot women. A lot of us can't say no to the crazy ones, you know? Hit all 3 and hit all 3 again. Okay, note to self, one thing to not do is not move along with his attack so that it hits you, instead of passing through you, it hits you multiple times in a row. That's probably not the optimal choice. Trying to get into position. Nope, we missed. We got only one of them. I want to get as many as we can when we pop our SIG. Alright, we cracked over 1 million with the Brutal that time. And we hit, I think, all 3 of them, and all 3 of them are down. Right. Still no costume! So depressing. Mighty Mjolnir. Well, I think we'd rather have that over Yarnbjorn. It does, we lose out on health. Rather a lot of it, and brutal damage. And 1 strength. But the crits are higher. The brutes are higher. For physical and energy separately, that's why. Okay, we'll go with Mjolnir. Hey, it's canon appropriate. Oh, we've got another boss to kill. Kingpin. We'll body slide. We'll body slide. Oh, yeah.
Beauty and power are yours to command, fair wanderer.
God, he's a suck-up. Fisk Tower. Terminal. We have not killed him today. We'll go green, because my Thor is not particularly kitted out. He was my first 60. I chose him for a couple reasons. I enjoyed playing him back in the proverbial day. But also in the server test, I played him and found that his basically just the hammer slam right here, the hammer smash, was incredible for dealing with groups of white and blue mobs, and even okay with yellows. So it made leveling pretty quick. Yeah, I know, it's a mistake, my presence here. How about I let him reach the end and I hit him twice. That second one was much better than the first. The first was not great. The second one was good for 750,000.
Thus always shall I triumph over villainy. Perhaps this would be of use.
And just that quick, bounty done. I got the cape, 60 to 60. What is that? We're still missing one that goes in the eye slot. I think we actually want not the eye patch. The others we've got. We just need the 5th slot. Let's see if this one's better. 2 strength and 1 energy is identical. Less health, less damage, pretty much less everything except special item find. So it is not an improvement. I repeat, not an improvement. Sad, but true.
Your manner is coarse indeed, mortal, but I sense your heart is true.
Oh, Thor. Thor, what are we going to do with you? Did I kit out Storm? I don't recall. I don't think so. No. All right.
You must be your own person,
How about Hightown, and we'll go green because she's delicate flower. Scroll Fury is up. See if we can get... Nope, we cannot get there in time because he's no longer up. He's down. Yeah, she's pretty good. I don't really have the rotation down for her. I know what it is you basically have to get your Tempest up all the way to the top. That procs the Storm Tempest or something, and under those circumstances, my F and G become available, and they're big hitters. And cultists.
are foolish to oppose us.
I am foolish to oppose them. In the Central District, huh? Oh, there we are. There they are. How about some tornadoes? No more. 12 eternity splinters. Cultists are dying apace. Not dying, of course. I'm a hero. We don't kill. Just want to be clear on that. Obviously not killing. If we can do anything to avoid it, we don't kill. So sometimes people die. It's not our fault because we're trying to avoid it. We're just not very good at avoiding it because our powers are really powerful. Huh. Alright, we now have the Infernal War Scroll. How about we pop? Mommy. There's Ben Grimm again.
Your rage is like thunder.
Green Buzz.
I am the tempest.
I'm doubting his suits come off the rack. Yeah, Skrullos will prevail tomorrow. Neener, neener. Poopy head. "13 seconds to the next wave. We got no good loot. I have a sad. And it's passed. Green Avengers. Skrull, Captain America, Thor, Ms. Marvel, I think. Captain Marvel? Ms. Marvel. Yeah. Okay, how about we go ahead and pop? That was the ult. I'm not supposed to move during my ult. Did I get interrupted? I'm not sure. My ult went to poop. That much I can tell you. I can assure you. Oh, no, never mind. It went off. I was thinking I was Thor. I'm not. In fact, I think I did quite a good job on everybody with that. We have a mohawk for her, which is going to be better than the headpiece, but not like brokenly better. So for instance, the Typhoon normally does 10,382, 10,586. It had a cosmic, a 60 cosmic, so not a huge gain on that one, but that's fine. Hey, nice. A level 50 Uru Forged. We're having a little bit of problem getting 50 Uru Forged. We got plenty of 25s. One more, and hammerheads.
Flimsy construction. Shut that down.
It's hammerheads.
Away with you all.
Away with you all? Is that really the best I can do? How about if we just bust out? a little bit of storm power, huh? What do you think about them apples? Okay, someone's killing those hammerheads pretty effectively, it looked like. But I can help because I'm a helper. He's got friends, you know? I often wonder when I hear a strong and noticeable accent in a game or movie, television show. I always wonder, how often does someone who owns that particular accent, how do they feel about it? And it's the Kingpin, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to Kingy in a minute after we finish off the captain. He just insulted me, that's all. I'll crush you. And again, his path of attack was basically due north, and he went basically due west, which I'm pretty sure is cheating. I crush you. Okay, that time he actually did go the direction he indicated he was going to. And now he's going to be pretty well done. Cooked, baked, shredded, punked. Turned into scalloped potatoes. And nobody's fighting Crossbones, it seems like, which is just fine. He's a jerk. Oop, I left behind, I'm guessing, at least 9 Eternity Splinters. It's 9 Eternity Splinters. Oh, Kurigi's there. Yeah, I'll help that. We are in green, so our odds of getting good loot are low. Our odds of getting Dark Lord Devrash, our odds of getting a costume, I think, are unchanged, but I don't know that for a fact. As I got in about 2 hours of red play, back here, which is what I'm in. No, I'm in green right now. I got 2 costumes, and then when I went to green for the first time, I got another costume almost immediately. So that is what we would refer to as a small sample size, yo. You get those green globs of goodness. Give me a costume, O Cosmic War Scroll, and I'll be your friend forever. We're not best friends anymore. If we ever were, we're not best friends anymore. Wind Reaver. Never seen that one before. But it's replacing a level 21. So let's see. Once again, we come over here and we see 10,586. 12,044. So like a 13 or 14% increase in damage. 4 speed and 5 energy. That seems pretty good. That's going to be a lot of it right there. What else does she need? She still needs 3. She still needs 3 more uniques to kit herself out for starting the endgame push on that character. Now, obviously, a lot of characters are not going to get a lot of attention because there's 63 characters, I think, in the game. But you do want them all to be at cap because of the various bonuses you get. I mean, right now, for instance, our XP bonus is 126%. Means that, I'm getting 126% extra XP above what I got when I was just leveling up for the first time. Kind of a lot. We're about to get another bossy deuce to appear. Oh, there's Electra. Skrull Electra, or Skrullectra. Key to the city, drive, and another bounty. Curse. Yeah, we can do curse. Let's body slide. Body slide. The curse bounty is a standard way, or the curse terminal is a standard way of leveling from mid to late levels. Theoretically, for the way a lot of people are going to level to optimize if there's no event going on with extra XP, what they'll do is they'll do initially they will do the holo sim, the shield holo sim, up to level 10 or 20. And then frequently, if there's no event, they'll just, for the rest of the way, or a good part of the way, they'll do the curse terminal at red if they can do it. There are a lot of NPC civilians you can rescue there, and that really increases the XP. We don't want to do this on her. Wrong. Right. Okay. And then you don't do this. You save the story for the end because the story gives you big chunks of XP. But if you start with the story, you'll only reach like level 40 by the time you're done with the story. And all those big chunks of XP, which scale with you, will have just gotten you in the same amount of time you could have gotten there without doing the story and had the story stuff saved up for more XP. Curse. Curse, curse, curse. Terminals. Odin's Palace. I'm going to do it on green. Not because Curse on rare is too tough. He's not. But because there's a lot of other mobs in the area that just take a very long time to kill. If everything is on red difficulty. There are 3 sort of mini-bosses, sub-bosses that you've got to kill first. Whoop, we got a dupe. Dupes are like loot goblins. They can drop significantly good gear. 9 Eternity Splinters. Alright, there's the first of the mini-bosses. It's Bolton the Wicked. So much for him. He is enormously more difficult. Oh, did not grab my splinters. Enormously more difficult on red difficulty. Next one. Vidur the Horror. I don't think that means that he goes to Ladies of the Evening. But I don't really want to ask. And the third one. Bulwarker the Raider. Alright, and now we can get to the big cheese himself, Curse.
I will return.
50 armor research drives. That's the big goodie you get out of those. You get like 52. There are a lot of currencies in the game. A lot of them are event-based.
Brute strength does not impress me, Bear Grim.
That goes in. We got the key to the city. Attack speed, critically hit, generate health. Base damage enemies with Ultron mob status or Patrol mob status. And physical damage. Well, that's not an excessively large number of types. These are the 50s I've gotten. These are a bunch of 25s, and I've been selling the 25s since. We were on Storm.
Now unleash the tempest.
Back to Hightown. And we're off again. We're just blasting. This game is a great sort of put your brain on idle mode and just blow shit up. It's not a game necessarily you're always going to want to play. Sometimes that's not what you're in the mood for.
You should not have made the ally.
But sometimes it's exactly what you're in the mood for. All right, a couple more, and we get Green Fury.
You had to talk to Doom, didn't you?
Yes, I had to talk to Doom.
Would improve field dictators in that you dare stand?
I have to say, here's Web in Your Eye, not one of Spider-Man's better, taunts.
Congrats! You just got beat by me.
All over for you, Gambit. When are we playing Texas Hold'em?
When was EQ2? I have played a good amount of EQ2 on stream. Guild Wars 2 was last night, and probably, I'm not sure what's up on this server on Sunday or Saturday, but could very well be one of those days. Also, on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Pacific, I will be raiding. I probably won't be streaming it as I'm still learning the fights, and I need to be able to focus on the fights. the encounters, mechanics, and whatever. But there are a lot of other streamers who stream those. There were 5 or 6 of us last night. So you'll still be able to have my witty banter in the background. Pardon the yawn. Also, Guild Wars 2 is in a bit of a downtime right now. I don't know how long, maybe like 40 odd days until the next content drop. So it's a bit of a lull. All right, that's one down. Captain America. Don't try and get out of my storm. It's my namesake. No, don't be leaving that. That's kind of just rude. And I don't think I got a costume box.
Lady be praised. Exactly what I need.
No, it's not exactly what I need. I need an item for myself, not a Wonder Man's jet belt. EQ2 is almost it. It depends on the server. It comes to life basically every time there's a new, interesting alternate rule set server. A lot of people will come back for those.
Cross. I found you. Name's Crawford.
All right, 11 Eternity Splinters. I won't say no. And, I think depending in your level range, the game's still doing fine. And they make enough money off of their, expansions when they roll those out, so. It certainly ain't the golden years anymore, that's for sure. A couple of years ago, I played through one of the expansions, basically to the cap. But it suffers the problem a lot of the older games have, which is basically each expansion just doesn't really include any new features or anything. It just is, new levels, maybe some new skills, a new couple of maps, maybe new dungeon, raid, that kind of stuff. It's always sort of the same cookie cutter. It's the same thing I've seen in Latro has sadly kind of fallen into that now too. DCU Universe Online is a prime example of that stuff. It feels like they, changed the paint and the names, but roll out the same old thing. And certainly that's the case with EverQuest 2. Earth's population has regained what they are missing for a few days. Yeah. I had faith in them. Although, actually, if they said, yeah, guys, we're good, we're just going to stay out here, I could understand that. Good luck, guys. We're just going to hang here if that's all right. Thanks, though, for asking. We brought snacks. I have not gotten any costume drops this evening. Was hoping for at least one, but it's a very high variability on that. So, I mean, I was watching a streamer earlier today, and they played for hours and got none. And I got a, 2 in my first 2 hours, and then when I swapped over to the green difficulty, I got another one inside 5 minutes. So, but since I came back from my dinner break, nada. And if we don't, by the time I finish up, which I'll probably be doing pretty soon, Kingpin's back. I crush you. Yeah, we know. I will open up a new random hero box, though. If I can't give you the thrills, chills, and spills of a new costume, I can at least open up a new hero box. How you doing, Senegal? Been a while. Nice having you pop back in. At least I think it's been a while. It's hard for me to keep track. So many names. Be a 50. It's a 50. Excellent. Sometimes you just have to talk to the loot. Been about a week? It's a while for me. All right, Captain Zutal. How about we just storm you into non-existence? He says he's the superior race. Curious how he rationalizes that with the fact he just got his ass kicked. That's Gorgon. Haven't gotten his sword as a drop today. Kind of annoying. Hand ninjas. And ninjas over here. And ninjas over here. I think that means we get Skrull Electra when we finish them off, I think. How about a tornado? Who doesn't like a tornado? Actually, most people don't really honestly like a tornado. Truth be told, as a youngster, I was terrified of tornadoes. I placed that firmly in the fault of The Wizard of Oz. You know, because I didn't live in an area where you could get tornadoes. There's no particular reason for me to be absolutely terrified of them, except and down she goes. Damn it. Advanced Amulet of Quacks. Quack, 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 quacks. I think what we'll do is we'll wait for the next wave. See what we get. We'll wait for a wave until we can get the 3 heroes, 3 bad guys, or more, in a single clump, and I'll bust out my ultimate again. Gambit. Alright, 3 bosses. The scroll bosses. War Scrolls. Alright, can we get them all together, please? Could you guys get together for a group photo? That would be great. Come on. Everyone in together. Okay, that's close enough. There's that and that. That's one. More storming action. Stormy weather. Sadly, leaving my storm behind. Probably a good move by War X Skrull. Clearly he's one of the edgelords. War X Skrull X. Cosmic one is down. That just leaves War X Skrull. And, oh, he did it again. Somebody knocked him back that time. They knocked him out of my big, awesome, incredible attack. 23 Eternity Splinters. I'm pleased with that number. Excellent. Cloak of the Sky Goddess. Muchly better. So we've got, what, still 2 items left on her to at least get to a base level of uniques. So we did not get a costume this evening. Got 3 earlier today, but none this evening. The Curse of the Streamer. Let's see. So, since we have failed at that, and we feel appropriately saddened and chastised by the fates, our current total on Eternity Splinters is a good solid 2,600. We're going to buy a random hero box, and we're going to keep buying them until we get a hero we do not have. How many are we at now? I can't even remember. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Looks like 19. Somewhere there's around. Somewhere thereabouts. 20-ish out of, I think, 63. And we'll buy a random hero unlock. How close are we also on getting our Falcon up to 60? Getting close-ish. But here we go. The new hero. Hopefully. Not a dupe. New. And cool. How about a cool hero? Captain America is new. We have unlocked him and gotten 2 more coffers of achievement. For a significant roster, I think that means 20. So I thought it was 19, that would be 20. I will open those up in, let's say, Midtown Patrol. Can't open them up in hubs. And then we'll browse his kit.
Lady be praised. Exactly what I need. Insignia of Ice, when you hit an enemy, you have a 5% chance to
Deal energy damage, hindering chill area. Well, I think hindering chill aura is probably pretty good for her. I don't think the Thing insignia would be a good match for
We have a bit of a problem on our hands.
Storm. That goes there. It goes there. Starting to get a little bit of a stock of 50s. And we will sell the Wonder Man's jet belt. And we'll go upstairs and we'll browse at Cap's kit. And then I'll call it an evening, I think. Because the coffee's gone. And, you know, streaming to you guys is so draining. I need coffee. Not really. He's lying again. Captain America. And synergies. So, he's got 10 synergies. All right. Squirrel Girl goes into basically everyone because she's got extra damage against bosses. I think I've got another one that basically goes into everyone too. Dr. Doom. SIG damage, yeah. 10% SIG damage goes into most everyone. See, beyond that, damage versus enemies not targeting. Health on any hit. Probably pretty good for Cap. Doctor Strange's mental damage. And, wow, Captain America is a fine American individual. He is not particularly known as the smartest. Move speed is fine. No mental damage. Range damage. And we don't do energy. Loki is slowed, and power spirit cost. Probably worth it for the power spirit cost of 5%, but we'll see. Orb pickup radius and area power damage for Magneto. Move speed and dodge rating. That's probably not bad. We're at 6. Punisher's health on defeat and spirit on defeat. She-Hulk fizz damage. I think that's going to be a lot of Caps is fizz. Dodge and dodge from Spider Dude. A lot of additional spirit. That's not going to hurt. Fizz and energy. War Machine is spirit and fighting attribute. Not bad. I think the spirit will go well too. Okay, there we go. And the kit. Let's see. Infinity System will probably be dumping points into attack speed, most likely. As we can put in a bunch of points there and get a 20% increase in attack speed, which is basically just flat damage increase. So with his powers, let's see, Living Legend and Super Soldier. We have basic melee, we have a ranged, and a movement. Vibranium Bash, use your shield. Meteor Kick, leaping into the air and torquing your body weight into a brutal kick. Shield Strike. The one I always liked was the Bouncing Shield. That's him one. Yeah, Shield Bounce. It's a fun skill. I've always enjoyed that kind of skill in all kinds of games. Similarly, Chain Lightning is always fun for the same reason. Torqued Shield Throw, Shield Strike. Meteor Kick, Patriotic Taunt. Airborne Assault. That's a leaping attack. Shield Bash. Indestructible Shield, big damage. Defense, Stunning Backflip, Athletic Leap, a lot of movement skills. And then the SIG is Star Spangled Strike. Leap high into the air and hurl your shield around like a star-spangled meteor. And then simply sweep up whatever is still standing. Gosh. And then Avengers Assemble is his ult. Pulls in Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, I believe. Hulk Smash, Hammer Down, and Reflected Repulsor. Plus a big boost to all your friends. Vibranium Shield, Super Soldier Serum, Deflecting attacks and striking enemies with certain powers generates serum. Powers consume serum to reduce the power's cooldown by 4 seconds. And then Patriotic Soldier. It is strength and fighting are his buff skills. Which are the serum powers? Serum for the SIG and torque shield throw. So presumably you want to limit just a couple of those. You don't want like all 4 probably, because you won't be able to turn on all 4 when you're shield seruming. But I think I am going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it very, very much. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Thank you, Santa Claus. I'll try to have a good evening. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. Maybe Guild Wars 2, maybe back at here. I'm not sure if there's an event tomorrow. I don't think there is an event tomorrow for Marvel Heroes. So probably back in Guild Wars 2. On the horizon next week, in Guild Wars 2, we get, I think on Tuesday, we get the Super Adventure Box. But also on the 14th, we get a release of a game I played about a month ago. Before the Next Fest. It was a Next Fest game, but I played it just before Next Fest, a couple of days. Played it for 3 streams, 6 hours, give or take, and put it on my wish list. And it's called Windrose, and I can give you the very short 2-word elevator pitch description. Pirate Valheim. So I'll be playing that almost certainly on Tuesday. I may also do a run earlier in the day for Super Adventure Box. I'm not a huge Super Adventure Box player myself. Normally I'll do it, pardon me. I'll do the first room, the first door, the first set, 3 maps on infantile and normal. Oh, that's right. They changed the name from infantile to something less. People found it insulting, and it is insulting, and yet it applied. So I had no problem with infantile. But that's the plan. So next week you're going to see me playing a lot of Windrose, probably starting early on Tuesday. But that's going to do it for tonight. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Back tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel. I hope the rest of your Friday night goes great, and I hope you have a kick-ass weekend. As always, I will want full details. Jesus, English is hard. Full details of the various ass trickery you have enjoyed over the weekend on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.